Arriving at checkpoint 5, and it was a race in two. Dylan and Jan had gapped the others, and quickly through the aid station, Jan had grabbed a few seconds on his rival, who took the time to rehydrate, refuel, and get the lowdown on the final section of the course.
2 hours, man. 2 hours 20. 2:20?
Perhaps the best looking in the field was Scott Hawker, who rolled in with a huge smile across his face. He was having a great day out and knew the final climb very well.
This one, Scotty. 5. Yeah, and I will take that.
A little bit of protein. Give it a little bit. Don't scull it.
It's game on now.
Okay.
Game on.
Smash it, babe. Give it everything you've got.
Just a half marathon. Way go.
Smash it. Let's go.
The Kadumba Valley is a long and hard descent, but it's also very picturesque. Those at the back of the 50-kilometre race were still making their way through as the front of the 100 field was plunging down the mountain, moving at an incredible rate, even after more than 80 kilometres of hard racing. It's inspiring stuff to see. Up the other side, and we find Dylan Bowman had managed to finally break Jan, who was starting to look very shaky. In complete contrast was the fast-finishing Scott Hawker. He was moving with purpose and knew second place was less than 2 minutes ahead and in a world of pain. Yun of China had now moved into fourth, and he too looked great. Heading down Kadumba, Dong Lee was now a clear leader in the women's race. She was far from home, but in a great position to close out the deal. The course for the North Face 100 is brutal, yet spectacular. It tests both the bodies and minds of all who take on the challenge. And regardless of where you are in the field, the sense of camaraderie and rewarding feeling of conquering this most epic and prestigious of Australian ultramarathons is something you'll never forget. It's not just about the elite athletes. This is an event for anyone that wants to see how far they can push themselves and come to understand what they're truly capable of. Crossing the line in first place was an ecstatic Dylan Bowman. His relief, jubilation and exhaustion were all on show. He'd taken on the course and many of the world's best ultra runners and emerged victorious.
So Scott Hawker's coming in second place. Scotty Hawker lives here in the Blue Mountains.
In a surprise to all, Scott Hawker came flying through in second place, achieving his best result on the trails to date.
He was
I know. Sub 9. Hey, how was it, mate? Oh, good, yeah. Pretty solid day all around. Yeah, just felt strong at the end, the back half. My whole plan for the day was to play it easy until the hospital, and I knew what I had to do from there. So, yeah, there's a bit of toing and froing with me and a couple of Chinese guys. One guy just went flying down Kadumba like I wasn't even moving. Stuck with him for a wee bit, and I thought, oh man, this isn't going to end well, so I just let him go. I think he got a couple minutes ahead, and then just caught both the Chinese Jan and Jung on the way up, and yeah, stoked. That's just stoked. Yeah, so in the very, very back of my mind somewhere, I thought sub 9 if I ran the race of my life, and to actually do it, yeah, unreal, absolutely unreal.
Right on sunset, Dong Lee from China ran up the finishing chute to take out the women's event in convincing fashion. She had run the perfect race. The results this year were astounding, with quality fields and aggressive racing making for fast times and close finishes, with internationals taking out both podiums. With the event coming to an end for another year, it would be 12 months before once again we see the trails of the Blue Mountains turned into a battlefield. And let's hope we see these two making a return.